Hi everyone. Today we're going to be making a delicious and healthy honey garlic chicken bowl. This recipe has less than 500 calories and has 35.8 grams of protein. The total weight for this serving of food is 325 grams, so if you're looking for a nice light lunch, this is the perfect dish for you. But before we start this video, I'd just like to remind you guys to hit that like button. It really helps a small channel like me with the algorithm. And if you end up really liking what you see, hit the subscribe button. It's at the bottom right of your screen. And now that I'm done with my speech, let's begin the video. First thing we're going to do before we prep anything is make the rice. This is a prep time of 20 minutes. This is 500 milliliters of washed jasmine rice with 600 milliliters of water. We're going to throw it in the rice cooker, then forget about it. Now for the honey garlic chicken. This is a prep and cook time of 30 minutes. First thing we're going to do is mince some garlic. This should take you about 5 minutes. Now, in this bowl is 625 grams of skinless chicken thighs. This will be cut into 1/4 inch strips, placed into a bowl, and then set aside. This pan is on an induction burner on high heat. We will spray this with some low-calorie oil spray. Then, we're going to add in our boneless, skinless chicken thighs that we've cut into strips. We will spread the chicken evenly in this pan and sear it on one side on high heat for 1 minute. All we're trying to do here is develop a little bit of caramelization and turn one side to golden brown. Once we've achieved some caramelization, we're going to flip the chicken, saute it, and then add 50 grams of garlic. We're going to continue to saute this for another 2 to 3 minutes to cook off the garlic and get rid of that pungent taste. Once the garlic's been cooked off, we're going to add in our sauces, which is 50 milliliters of dark soy sauce, 25 milliliters of light soy sauce, and 100 grams of honey. Make sure that you're adding in 100 grams of honey and not 100 milliliters of honey. 100 milliliters of honey is significantly more than 100 grams, so don't make that mistake because that's a lot of carbs. Once everything is combined, we're going to give this a thorough mix, bring it to a boil, then lower it to a simmer. We will simmer this for about 10 minutes. Once the sauce is thickened and we've achieved the consistency that we want, we're going to place this into a bowl and let it cool. Next up is our snap peas. This is a prep and cook time of 5 minutes. In a pan, we're going to spray this with some oil spray. Then we're going to add in our snap peas and saute this on high heat for a couple of seconds. Then we're going to add in our seasonings, which is onion powder and garlic powder. We will continue to saute this for another 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, we're going to add in our chicken stock. We'll give this a good mix and let it simmer for 2 minutes. When we cook these snap peas, we still want it to be crunchy. This is why the cook time is so short. It's okay if it's still a little raw, we're going to microwave it later. After 2 minutes, we're going to set this aside and let it cool. And lastly, we're going to make our beet and carrot slaw. First, we're going to take this jumbo carrot and peel it. Then, we're going to cut this into 1.5 inch blocks. After we cut them into blocks, we're now going to shred these. Now, if you don't have this piece of equipment, which most likely you won't, you could put the carrot through a mandolin and cut them into very thin strips. Now, if you don't have a mandolin, you can use a peeler and just keep peeling the flesh and then cut them into strips. That would work as well. And lastly, if you don't have any of that either, you can use a cheese grater and just grate it through that. And once we prepped our beets and carrots, it's time to make the slaw. In a bowl, we're going to add in 100 grams of carrots, 100 grams of beets, 10 milliliters of sesame oil, 15 milliliters of dark soy sauce, and 15 milliliters of rice vinegar. Once everything's in there, we're going to give this a good mix and that's it. Once this is done, it's time to plate. This is the honey garlic chicken bowl.